This is a shout out for the people who exercise their freedoms, claim an exemption over any authority over yourself, giving free hugs, speaking your truth, standing up for what you believe in, sending love, agape style, to all the people out there in the world. Because as you are realizing, this whole thing is falling apart. I got to bump into somebody today randomly, and we just feel the vibrations. And there's two options. There's team consent, and there's team coercion. What team are you on? Welcome to the Freedom Lover Show. I'm your host, David James Rodriguez. We're building a voluntary world, one relationship at a time. And if you're watching this or you're a fan, you may probably be on team consent, the right side of history. So it's very exciting to know that there is a mass conscious awakening that's happening out here in the world, on planet Earth. And as I said, people are practicing their freedoms, exercising them, knowing you're exempt from anybody. Nobody has authority over your body. Nobody can tell you what to do. So it's exciting to know that there's people realizing these truths and that you're not alone and there's nothing to be afraid of except staying silent at this point, you know, because it's so open and obvious to anybody who is conscious and aware to freedom, to peace, and to love, and to human dignity, human respect. And what do you do when, you know, your family or your siblings or, you know, co-workers or people cannot see that it is openly violating so many rights and freedoms that were given to you by God? So this is the point, is that you're allowed to be exempt from people and things that you didn't consent to. No one has authority over you to force you to do anything. Including wearing a mask, including getting a vaccine, or getting some license to travel, or anything to do what you're doing right now. You don't need permission, my friends. As long as you're not harming another person or property, there is no harm. There is no crime. And so this is where the truth is rising to the right to travel. You know, many of my friends are now taking their plates off of their cars and rescinding their driver's license because they're not drivers, they're not commercial people out here on the road, using the road for transporting persons and cargo for commercial gain. And that's what the whole license thing was for, was to get you into their contracts, get you tied into what they're trying to put on you. And now humanity realize we have to have our own agenda. Our own agenda is human dignity, respect. And people are sick of the truth that just is being suppressed. And that is that you own your life, you own your body, and you are a king and a queen on the land. And you are equal to anybody who's alive. So anyways, shout out to those that are claiming exemption. I mean, it doesn't have to be a medical exemption. You can just say, I'm exempt. You know, I was just in Best Buy. Shout out to Best Buy. They respect the exemption, you know. So shout out to all the people that are giving free hugs out there, you know. Sending love, you know. Sending love to these people. What?
We get in the vlog?
Yeah, sure.
This guy's lying to you.
Yeah. You want to come talk to us? Come talk to us. Come talk to us.
Best Buy.
Come talk to us. You want to talk to us?
Outside of a bunch of right cleaners and a Best
What do you want to say to the camera? What do you want to say? Peace and love. My man, that's right. See? So what happens when you give people the floor, it's a very nerve-wracking when you understand you're talking to thousands of people on the internet about peace and freedom. This is the future, right? Is the future? Are you down? Yeah. So anyway, shout out to you guys that respect humanity, respect freedom of choice, know that you own your body. Best Buy out there giving the joy, giving the enthusiasm for you, for humanity. You know, and it doesn't matter if these guys are haters or not. It doesn't matter what they're doing. What I'm doing is shining the light as best I can. And I know you're doing the same thing. And this is what we do. We make the content, we put it out there, and people that like it, share it and put it out there because you know the truth is rising. And these guys might not be as conscious as you are, but the reality is that the truth is coming out, that your freedoms and your rights are supreme, no matter what. The whole world could vote to take your life, and it doesn't mean it's right. Majority rule does not mean it's right. It's the individual. The individual has the rights. So this is where it takes courage to speak up, to claim exemption when you go in these places, and stand up for what you believe in. Today's the day. We might get struck by lightning. So will you be able to say that you live today? Sometimes I say I can, sometimes I don't. But we try every day to do our best and to, put our message out there. So anyway, shout out to you guys that are claiming exemption because you know you are kings and queens. You know you're not bound to a contract you didn't sign. You know there is no crime without a victim. And all these statutes and all these codes that you didn't agree to, you didn't consent to, they do not affect you because they do not apply to you or me. And we're all equal. And so all you police guys out there, you guys got to make a tough decision. Keep violating peaceful people or get a new job or join the thickredline.org project or start a new project. Peacefulpolice.com is one. There's other things happen, moralcops.com. There's different answers to the open, obvious tyranny that's happening right now, and you are the answer and so am I. Anyways, shout out to all you guys that are respectful, putting down, and thanks for joining me on the Freedom Lovers Show. We are building a voluntary world, one relationship at a time, one purchase at a time, one interaction at a time. Wherever you're going, you are the light. You are the messenger of truth and freedom, peace, respect, if you want to, if you accept the challenge. I hope you will.